the FL Trophy tonight. What's your thoughts on that?
It was a game that enabled me to have a look at the squad players who haven't been playing regular football in a more intense environment. I had a good look at some of our youngsters. You know, to finish the game with seven players 17 or under is, you know, it was good going, and some of them put in a really good shift and caught the eye in like, you know, small aspects. But it's tough against a Reading team who are able to play a lot stronger squad than we are, because they're in an international break.
Talk to me a bit more about those academy players that have come on. You know, some of those made first team debuts tonight. Others have, you know, built on experience like Miles tonight as well. So real positives for them going forwards.
Well, it is. Like I said, it's been more of a crowd than what they used to. Our fans were fantastic, and I've said that, you know, I just said then to the BBC, I'm a little bit, you know, I do feel for them that I wasn't able to play a stronger team, but I've always made out and said that league is my priority and our priority. So I couldn't afford any injuries. It's as simple as that. The squad isn't big enough, and I don't want any injuries to key players.
With that in mind, obviously some fringe players that have come in tonight got more much needed minutes.
They got much needed minutes. There was no injuries from tonight, and look, I know we've lost 5-0, and I'm never happy about that. By the way, that, you know, I've seen some things that will give the youngsters some belief. You know, by the time they get home and look through the clips, you know, tomorrow when we do the debrief, there'll be some positives, and we'll show them their positive bits and also bits they can improve on.
Exactly, because, you know, they're still youngsters. You know, Miles last week came on and made a difference in the league game against Bradford. So, you know, hopefully these players will use this as inspiration going forwards in the league.
Well, they will, and at the minute, like I said, we haven't got the biggest squads. So Miles got his opportunity on Saturday. He's more than likely to be involved with us on this Saturday as well. So, you know, that's 3 first-team fixtures that he's been involved in the squad. And look, I could have easily put somebody else on up front, or kept somebody else on Saturday, but no, you know, I wanted to give him his opportunity, and I think it's only going to hold him in good stead. You know, he's played 100 minutes tonight when he's missed a long period last season with an injury, and I was tempted to take him off just to, you know, give him a breather and look after him, but that'll only help him. 100 minutes against a good Reading team, you know, tonight they were. Let's not dress it up. It's only going to hold him in good stead.
Players like Anton obviously have been out on loan and now come back and played against, you know, standard League One players. How important is that for his development?
Well, it is, because whether they're going to play football here or somewhere else, they've seen the standard of, you know, what it takes, and there's things we could have done better, of course, but there were some pleasing things that I've seen, and look, it's Harry Gray. He come on, 16-year-old striker. He's played out wide right, cutting on his left, positive. Yeah, there were some pleasing things, and like I said, I'm not gonna be too downhearted with this, because it is what it is. I've used it to blood some players through and get some others up to fitness, and that's what it is.
Touched on it at the start, but a word on the away support tonight. You know, really a pleasing thing for the academy, but also for the, you know, the club as a whole.
They were brilliant, and again, I don't have to say this, but I'm genuinely a little bit disappointed I couldn't play a stronger squad, and because the local rivalry, haven't played each other such a long time. I know what it means. You know, I do get it, but trust me, I can't risk injuries going forward in the league, because up until January we've got a lot of games in a short space of time.
Now full focus switches to Newport on Saturday.
It does, and you know, I'm sure I'll see a lot of familiar faces. It's a club I love. It's my hometown club, and but that's not going to change the fact that I'm going to try and get 3 points from them on Saturday, because I'm here with Swindon and I'm thoroughly enjoying myself.